Welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Folake Agobiade, aka the Customer Seductress, and I'm pretty excited to be here again today. I'm a bit under the weather, so if I seem a bit sluggish, just bear with me. If this is the first time you're bumping into this channel, please, I want you to do something for me that won't cost you a single dime to execute. I want you to look down below. There's a red button. It reads subscribe. Subscribe now. Please help a girl out. Click the subscribe button. And if you're a frequent visitor to this channel, thank you for always coming back. I seriously appreciate you. I don't take you for granted. You make doing this content every single week pretty amazing. So this is the part 2 of Why Seduction. I started this series last week. So if you missed the part 1 of Why Seduction, you might need to look below. At the end screen of this particular video, you would see the link there to Why Seduction Part 1. This is Why Seduction Part 2. So, we started a very interesting conversation about seduction last week as to why people just don't get the intellectual meaning of seduction and why we always have our minds in the gutter every time we hear the word seduction. Honestly, you can't live life as an entrepreneur, as a business person, as a professional, or as life in general without the skill of seduction. Whether we like it or not, seduction is basically creating an attraction or a desire for something or for someone. It's majorly about persuading a person of interest to yield to your advances. And you don't have to use that only in the pursuit of a love interest. The reason why you woo a client is like cutting a love interest. But honestly, at the end of the day, a salesman is someone who understands the science of wooing a customer and making sure they create an emotional connection that results in buying. So, if you are still in that school of thought that believes that seduction is meant for the gutters, you are seriously missing out of the opportunity to influence others. And when you influence others, what you get is your dream job. You get that promotion. You win that negotiation. You sell that product. You clinch that client. And of course, you gain notoriety. So, what are you waiting for? Hop on the seduction train. Like I said, you need to watch part 1 of this video so that you can understand the 10 elements that are essential in perfecting the act of seduction. Last week, I took 5 of them. This week, I'll be taking another 5. And the final part of this 2-part series on why seduction. So, number 6, use the power of words. Yes, communication. A lot of us don't know how important it is to say the right things, to hit the right notes. I have a very dear colleague that we do presentations together. And if there's one thing I learned from him, is his ability to hold the room in suspense with the power of words. So, stop being boring. Take a journey into the dictionary of words. Increase your vocabulary. You can only make your audience feel you, empathize with you, connect with you when you tell them what they want to hear and what they want to hear even more. You can only do that with the power of words. Make your argument not just convincing, but make it enjoyable. Storytelling is part of selling, and storytelling is part of the act of seduction. So, use the power of words. Number 7, prove yourself. Yes, so you need to prove yourself. My Nigerian folks will know what I mean by yes, so. If your target is to become the best you want to be, in your industry, then you need to pull back and demonstrate your value. People don't respond in the act of seduction when people have not seen your value. What is your value? What do you bring to the table? How does it help people around you? What is your track record? If I engage with your social media feed, do I get value? Do I feel like coming back? Do I always want to listen to what you say? That is proving yourself. Keeping quiet, even when you have a lot of things to say and a lot of wisdom to give, will not help you prove yourself. So prove yourself, especially when you have gotten the right insight that gives value. Number 9, give them space. Like I like to say, pepper them gang. If you are in my part of the world, in Africa to be precise, you understand what I mean. Less is more. Don't come on too strong. Some of us want to be in everybody's face. I like to talk, but honestly, I like to talk sense. And I like to talk to people who care about me, who want to listen to me. That's one of the reasons why I took my videos off another social media platform and brought it here to YouTube. Because I want people who really want the value I bring to click on the subscribe button. Now, if you have not subscribed, this is another good opportunity to tell you, subscribe now. Now, yes, your excellency, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. So give them space. Recreate interest in your relationships, in your conversations, by sometimes taking a step back. Even in your social and, emotional relationships, distance makes the heart fonder. In your business relationships, don't call a client back to back just because you're trying to seal his deal. After a while, you begin to sound like a broken record, or you begin to become very irritating. So give them space. Very important. Give them space. Don't irritate them. Don't push in too hard. Give it space and come back hard, as the case may apply. The last but not the least today, master the act of a bold move. Everybody loves a grand gesture, especially when it's well executed. Sometimes you need to show your target, or to show your person of interest or group of people of interest that you are definitely interested in them by taking a bold, I repeat, well calculated and well executed bold move. Be strategic. Understand their needs. Very important. I'm a psychologist and I can't underemphasize the role of being able to identify people's unidentifiable needs. Things they don't even know they need, and they need it. And when you're able to do that grand gesture, that bold move, what you do is that you connect with them on a deeper and an emotional level. Rather than being awkward and timid and avoiding what you really want. When you have done the proper calculations and the time is right, step up. Say that bold word. Say that thing that throws them off balance. Gets them wondering more that this person has a lot to offer. And I promise you, the connection you have always wanted will be all yours. Those are my top 10 5 tips, 5 today, 5 in the last video, on why do you need seduction. And until I come into your faces sometime soon, my name is Folake Agumbiade, aka the customer seductress herself. Keep living a productive life.